good look around the city yet?
Yeah. Interesting town.
Need for Speed Heat is an arcade racer that focuses on car customization, delivers a fantastic core experience, and reminded me why I enjoyed this franchise so much. It leaves out all of the microtransaction nonsense unless you count the deluxe edition content, and is rather surprising coming from EA, especially coming from Payback, which was filled with pay-to-win mechanics. Need for Speed Heat is just a damn fun arcade racer, and the more I think about it, the more I just want to get back in the game and play more, even after finishing the campaign. Set in the city of Palm Springs, a Miami-inspired world, you play as a racer trying to make a name for yourself while ruthless and corrupt cops stand in your way, trying to put an end to street racing. The story sounds very generic, and it is, but oftentimes takes a very dark turn, and I actually cared for some of the characters. The game opens with one of the main cops threatening to throw a racer off the bridge just to send a message, which is actually very heavy for a Need for Speed game. It had me interested nonetheless. You then pick between a dozen or so avatars where you can customize the outfit, however I did wish that I could have customized my face as well. Your character is fully voiced in and out of cutscenes, but during any point in the game you can swap out your avatar, so it felt odd playing as a white male in the beginning, only to change out to a female later on, while the characters around me acted as if nothing had happened. The story does a fine job for a racing game, but it's nothing unique in any sense. That said, the character animation and voice acting are done very well and probably some of the best I've seen in a racing game. Once you've chosen your avatar, you then get to choose between 3 basic vehicles as your starter car, where the world of Palm City is yours to drive in, with dozens of collectibles, races, time trials, and more to explore. As you gain money, you also level up your character. In addition to all of this, your vehicle also has a rank, but more on that in a moment. You see, when you exit the garage, Need for Speed Heat has 2 options, day and night. Each come with its own set of races and rewards, but nighttime adds an extra level of difficulty as it essentially dives into the underground of racing. When you do a daytime race, you earn money, or bank as the game calls it, and races are usually limited to standard 3 laps with blocked off roads and little to no traffic in your way. Nighttime makes everything light up with its neon lit environments, and races are not blocked off, so you can expect a significant amount of traffic and, more importantly, cops. Night races earn you reputation, or rep, which ranks up your racer. The more you race in one night before heading back to the garage, the higher the rep multiplier, but don't get caught, because if you get busted, then you'll not only lose your rep, but a significant amount of money. You have heat levels, which increases the amount of police hunting you down, from standard police to helicopters and trucks ramming you off the road at later stages. Your vehicle also takes damage, but luckily driving through a gas station repairs your vehicle. You can do this in an unlimited amount of times during the day, but at night you're only allowed up to 3 repairs. There was nothing more exciting and stressful than racing at night when all of a sudden police interrupts to not only chase you down but the NPC racers as well. Once you finish the race, you then need to evade the police or risk getting caught and losing all of your progress. All of this can be played offline, but playing online makes things much more interesting. When you go into online mode, you can then join a crew which acts more like a clan, with rewards going towards your game as you help level up your crew going up to level 50. Everyone contributes towards this, so make sure you join an active crew. Aside from that, Palm Springs will be active with other people actually racing with their own races. You can literally be driving and then see a player racing past you with their NPC racers as they're busy completing a race of their own. Additionally, when you start a race, you can opt for it to be open, where anyone can join that race, granting additional bonuses as you can join their race as well. It makes the world feel alive with actual people, and I absolutely love that. In one instance, I was doing a night race of my own against NPC racers, police chasing us while another player was doing their own race, crossing our path with even more police chasing them, and it felt like a scene out of a Fast and Furious movie where 20 racers were just trying to escape a dozen or so police cars with helicopters. It was pure chaos but absolutely fun, and that is where Need for Speed Heat nails it. The game is just so much fun to play, and then there are customizations. You can practically customize every aspect of the vehicle, although some does have limited customized options, but you have almost every brand of vehicle you can think of. As you customize your vehicle, you rank up, which allows you to participate in higher tier races. You could participate in some higher tier racers if you are, for example, rank 170 and participate in a rank 200, but the chances of your winning are smaller. From adding neon lights to adjusting the horn of your car, body kits to custom paint jobs, and hey, if you don't feel creative, then you can always look at what the community has created and just download a created skin to your car, and there are some truly creative made skins. The game constantly rewards you for playing it. Completing collectibles, doing casual races, and ranking up your crew, you are always rewarded. The police at times can be a bit unfair, especially at higher heat levels, really getting to the point where it's practically impossible to escape. Aside from that, I experienced one hard crash with the game, and there is some pop-ins on my PS4 Pro, but otherwise the game looks stunning. It might not be at the visual level of Forza, but it does a perfectly fine job, and it is the gameplay that matters most. Even though there are no microtransactions, there is a deluxe edition. After receiving a code of the base game from EA, I decided to upgrade my copy to the deluxe edition to see what it's all about. Essentially, you get 5 extra vehicles, some unique customized options for your avatar, and bonus to rep and bank. The vehicles are in your garage already, and you can use them as you level up, not needing to purchase them at all, which does feel a bit unfair, as basically you'll be paying real money for the deluxe edition, and it is on the edge of being microtransactions. Granted, you cannot buy these separate with real cash, only the deluxe edition itself. Aside from that, there is no mention of future microtransactions, but I do hope EA does decide to support Need for Speed Heat with a possible expansion of sorts, because there's ton of potential to maybe not only expand the story, but adding many new elements and vehicles to the game. There are weather effects in the game, but at times it'll be open skies when it's raining, so it doesn't really make much sense. But it'll be nice if EA does focus on proper weather such as snow effects and make it impact the game as well as the way you drive. The driving feels easy enough to handle manually or automatic, whichever way you choose to drive, and drifting around the corners are mostly automatic if you accelerate at just the right moment. If you are hoping for a truly realistic racing game, then you might be better off sticking with Forza, but Need for Speed Heat brings a nice balance between arcade and realism with a massive amount of vehicles and customized options. It's refreshing to see Ghost Games take Need for Speed in the right direction, and I'm excited to see where the franchise goes from here, with the hopes of more content coming in the future. Aside from a few frame rate drops and the hard crash, Need for Speed Heat is a return to what made the franchise great, with hours and hours of content and no microtransactions to bring the game down. It's definitely worth a purchase for anyone wanting a remake of Underground, as this is probably the closest we'll get. If I'd had to put a score on this, then I'd easily give it a 9 out of 10. I'd like to thank EA for providing me with a review code for the base game and Sonic Inform for the AverMedia capture device. If you enjoy this content, then why not check out the rest of my channel, and if you like this video then give me a thumbs up, if you dislike it then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my video. My name is Frank, I'm the RedTieGuy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.